please like and subscribe. The game is just finished. Wednesday night, I mean. Kaizer Chiefs 1, Polokwane City 0. Uh, it was a performance that really disappointed me. But when that goal went in, it changes everything. Once that goal from Glovu went in, it changed the whole game. You've got to be proud of Kaizer Chiefs, and the title is possible. We are 6 points, top of the league. We are top of the league as Kaizer Chiefs. We're second place, joint top with Maruma Gallants and Durban City with 6 points. We're 2 points ahead of Mamelodi Sundowns, and then 6 points ahead of this team, Orlando Pirates. Yeah, also it's momentum. Last season we also won our first 2 games of the season, but now it's different because Pirates and Sundowns also won the first 2 games of the season. But now, out of the big three, we are top. We have 100% record out of all the big 3 teams. So it's something to be proud of, and it's a chance for us to be positive. I know we might not win the league even, but let's jump on this hype train because we are the people who we have to hype this up, because as long as we can get the wins more and more, the more a top 2 a title is possible. Yeah, also every game one game at a time, and we will be good. We're facing Richards Bay next week, I mean on Wednesday, also at FNB Stadium. It's a chance for us to get 9 points, and then we face Sundowns. If we can just get a draw against Sundowns in the 4th game of the season at home, if we can just get a draw and not draw points against Sundowns, then we can actually finish high in this league. The momentum is there, everything is there. The players are believing that we can actually do something this season. Yeah, but it was a very bad performance, but there is a chance for this league title, guys. I promise you, Uzi. If we can just get behind these boys, then we can win this league title. The boys didn't play very well today, but that's how champions win. Pirates last season, they were winning 1-0 and 2-1s. And these are the games that you look back on when you win titles. You would say, oh, it was very bad here. We won this game. Yeah, but also, as much as the performance was very bad, it wasn't good, especially in the first half. We improved and stepped up. So it's a chance for us to actually build momentum and then go into Richards Bay next week, and we'll be good. Yeah, but it's a chance for these players to rest and for 1 week, and then we go again. Yeah, well, moving on to the game. The first 2 minutes were good, and then the first 20 minutes of the game, Polokwane City had us on they were squeezing the life out of us. Polokwane City. I have to give credit to 2 players in Polokwane City. As much as Kambala, he's a meme player. He helped Chiefs in 2020 when we lost the league. He played today. When we were doing our bench previews, we were saying Polokwane City is a weak side because I was at the stadium when they played Orlando Pirates in the M10-8, and they were very weak. The midfield was non-existent. So I thought we could play a Ngobo. We could play an attacking 8 like a Ngobo against Polokwane City. But Kambala and Mapungule, those 2 guys were at it today. Improved that Polokwane City midfield a lot. We lost the midfield battle again today thanks to Kambala and Mapangule. They were attacking in the first 20 minutes, Kambala and Mapangule, but when it came to defending, they covered every single blade of grass. Kambala and Mapangule, they covered. The tackles were there, and we couldn't pass our way through out. The Polokwane City midfield. They dominated the first 20 minutes, and then once they stepped back, people like Thabo Cele and Serino got a hold of the game in the 20 minutes, and then from the 20 minutes until the rest of the game, we managed to dominate the Polokwane City midfield, because the back 4 was tight, the keeper was tight, the 2 CDMs, Kambala and Mapungule, were tight. But from the 10 and that front 3, they were nowhere to be seen, no existent. It was just as. Serino also, he was involved today in the game a lot. He was very involved in the game today. But one thing I don't like about Serino is that the fact that the free roll, it cost us, because all of our attacks were coming from the right-hand side, Monyana and Lilepo, but the left-hand side didn't do anything because Serino was everywhere on the pitch, and we couldn't penetrate that back line. The right back of Polokwane City today had a free day today, basically, because Serino was dribbling into the midfield, playing as the free role, and it cost us because him and they were playing the same role. If you're going to play Serino in the free role, put him as the number 10 so that we can have an attacking threat on the left wing. Cross couldn't get forward today because he was alone. he was alone. Yeah, but once Pulemodi came in and Pasika Marco, there was a bit of fluidity and attack from the left-hand side. But Zirino today, as much as he was involved, he had a very good performance today. It's just that the tactics were very, very bad today. So Polokwane City dominates the first half. Now, if we drew the game, if today we drew the game, it changes the whole match preview because that was going to be negative. Polokwane City dominates the game. Tabukele, Zirino, the players step up, Fede. At halftime, you see Polokwane City stepping back and they're happy for the draw. There's subs that you have to make. There's 3 subs that I would have made at halftime, and particularly the midfield. Yeah, but Kambala and Mapungule, they were physical and they were passing the ball through us. Yeah, but so if you put them in Ngobo as a number 8 next to Krele or Ox, you can't put him there because they're gonna swallow him up. So what you have to put there, you have to put someone like Undlovu. You have to play 2 8s. You don't put 2 holding 6s like an Ox or because Ox, as much as we are Marka, there was no need for someone because he had a free job today in the midfield. Yeah, but the only person you should be putting on is especially Ndlovu and Krele, 2 number 8s who can be physical like Kambala and Mapungule, but also pass the ball off them. If you put Ungobo deep, they're gonna dominate him physically because Kambala and Mapungule were on steroids today. They covered every single bit of grass today, and that was the only sub that we should have made at halftime. Putting on Uwa for Undlovu because he changed the game today. You saw what happened. If you put on Tabukele and Ndlovu today, it was good because you saw as much as Ox got the ball and was tackling, there was no need for a tackler today. And even if you need a tackler, his passing was bad today. It was very, very bad today. So what do you need? You need a number 8 like Tabukele, a person who can mark the ball and then pass it because Ox Nteto's passes today were bad. And it's a game where you needed someone who's physical, just like an Ox, but also who can pass. Yeah, well, like an Ngobo, but who can do both, which is Tabukele. So those were the only subs or changes that I would have made. Yeah, well, and then Duba today, I can't believe Duba played the whole game today. He should have been off by halftime. Something mentally is wrong with Wandile Duba, and I don't know what's going on. He's not the Duba that we saw last season. Something has to be spoken about Wandile Duba today. He lost the ball so much today. You know, people who've been achieved with this channel for a long time, we know how much we rate Duba. We've always said that Duba is the best number 9 in the team. When we had Chilvero and Dupree, him at 20 years old, he was our best striker. Even this season, you could argue Fabio Silva, the fans aren't rating him, they aren't feeling him a lot. So you could have, he is our best number 9 in the team. He's the best number 9, but something is off about that boy, and he should have been taken off. Is the therapist as Naturena? Kaizer Chiefs has to look into Duba. I don't know what's going on, but he's not the same player as he used to be. Yeah, well, there's bad performances, but there's what he did today. And of course, that he didn't get the ball much, but when he did, it wasn't good. It wasn't good, and he's usually good with the ball on his feet. Hence, he can play as a number 8 on the right-hand side and on the left-hand side as a winger. So I'm not sure. And then the third sub that was made, we said Duba and Ndlovu, and then the third sub that should be made sooner at halftime, because they could have made 3 subs at halftime because we know the coaches are not shy to make subs very, very early. And Nabi once took off Cross against Stellenbosch last year, first half. He once took off Tashreq Morris in the first half against, I think it was Polokwane City at the last game of the season or something like that. He took off Tashreq Morris very, very early. Yeah, but the third sub I would have made was Serino. You either put Serino on the midfield at the number 10, or you take him out completely and put Pulemodi on, or put a proper winger on. Because what happened today is that the left-hand side cost us today. And what happened today for the goal to happen? The left-hand side and right-hand side, it came from the left-hand side, the left back and the left winger crossed the ball to the right-hand side, which was the first to score the goal. Yeah, with both flanks playing a role. But the left flank was non-existent in the first half, and surprisingly the goal comes because the left flank and the right flank combined to create the goal. Fosla, very good goal. Ndlovu is looking like a proper player. I wasn't impressed when we signed Ndlovu. I was like, where's Salum? Salum was supposed to be the number 8, but Ubafo, he's doing a job. And I'm impressed with what I've seen against Asante Kasonto in the Toyota Cup, against Staley's the 5-minute cameo, and then today he deserves to start the game next season. I want to see the best midfield combo I want to see this season. It's gotta be Tabukele and Ndlovu. Those 2 guys I think will be cooking. It's a similar type of player, but I want to see it. Yeah, but usually it should be Tabukele or Ndlovu, but I want to see Tabaqele and Ndlovu in the midfield. Yeah, well, so it was a very, very good game. The title is it's possible, guys. It's possible. Let's dream. If you can't dream, then what can you do? Yeah, well, and it's not a crazy, crazy assumption. I think Chiefs will win the league. The biggest team in South Africa can win the league. We should be dreaming this season, yeah, well, because the PSL, guys. Let me tell you something about the PSL. It's very, very weak. Aside from Stellenbosch, Kukune, us, Pirates, and Sundowns, there's a lot of points to be taken there. There's a lot of points to be taken there. Last season, we could have finished without the Nedbank Cup. If we went out in the Nedbank Cup to free agents or something in the Nedbank Cup, we would have taken our league fixtures very, 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 very seriously, and it would have allowed us to beat a lot of teams. Look at Golden Arrows, home and away. We should have been taking 6 points. Richards Bay, we should have been taking 6 points. We only took 3. Is it Magesi? We took only 4 points. It should have been 6. Yeah, but the Pirates and Sundowns can beat the Magesis and Stellenbosch for 6 points. Remember, guys, we can beat the Sundowns, we can beat the Stellenbosch. We've been beating Stellenbosch, we can beat Pirates, we can beat Sundowns, but that's not how you win the league. To win the league, it's all the games that you have to beat all the teams, particularly the weak teams, the bottom 8. If there's 8 teams in the bottom half, the Rally M's, Durban Cities, Orbit Colleges, the teams that you should be beating on paper. There's 8 teams. What's 8 times 3? 8 times 3 is 24. 24 times 2, which is the return fixture. It's 42 points, I think. No, 24 plus 24 is 48 points. So we can get 40 points from bottom 8, and 40 points put you way above in that league. So I think there's a lot of points that we dropped last season. When you look at Marumo Gallants away, Marumo Gallants at home, 2-1 at FNB. You look at Polokwane City, last game of the season, we dropped points there. You look at particularly, it's on my mind, this fixture, 2-0 away. They scored a header in Durban, Richards Bay. We should be taking points from those teams because you don't win the league by beating Pirates or Sundowns. We can lose 12 points to Sundowns and Pirates, lose all 4 games, all 4 fixtures we play against Sundowns in the league, and beat everyone in the league, and then you have the league title. Yeah, well, so I just want you guys to think about that. Let's dive into the player ratings. Peterson, I'll give him a 7. Good saves in the first half. The first 20 minutes when Polokwane City was putting pressure, he stepped up to the occasion. He got a yellow card, surprise, for dealing the play. He doesn't have standards, man. His standards are on the floor. And if you support the keeper who delays the play 20 minutes from time, then your standards are low also. Left back was Cross, 7. I think 6.5. He kept the clean sheet, but he should be doing better. 6.5 for Bradley Cross. Shinga, once again, not here. Shisler, not here again. Da Silva, not here again. They should be here by next week, guys. I don't want to complain about the PSL or FIFA or CAF or whoever's delaying these international transfer clearances. But it's fine. Certificates, I mean. And then the young McCarthy, I'll give him a 6.5 also. Didn't have much to do, but he blocked when he had to block, got a yellow card. But it is what it is, man. Good lad. I think he maintains his spot. We're still waiting for Dotley, but nobody's thinking about Dotley at the moment because he's stepped up to the plate. Next to Dotley, next to McCarthy is Inacio Miguel, 6.5. Almost cost us. He needs to switch up. He needs to switch up a lot. He almost cost us in the first half or second half. I don't know what he was doing, or stealing or something, but yeah, man, didn't have much to do also. Right back, Kaizer Chiefs, I think 7. He was the better of the back 4, especially on the ball. Him and Lepo have a good combination going on. The combination play is better with him. Had a very good few touches, double trap, whatever. He was good. So I'll give him a 7. The CDM was Ox. I'll give him a 5.5. It wasn't good. The passing wasn't good. For Kaizer Chiefs CDM, Katsande was physical tackling also, but he wasn't misplacing passes a lot like Ox. Yeah, well, from a Chiefs CDM, we need better, but he's a player to look out for. Tabaqele, I'll give him a 6 also. Stepped up also when Kaizer Chiefs, Polokwane City was dominating us. He stepped up to the plate. So, yeah, man, I just hope that he finds his groove. He hasn't been the Tabaqele of last season also. Tabaqele of last season was an 8 out of 10 every single game, but he's been a 7 and a 6.5 now. The number 10, Do, 5. 5. It wasn't good, but the thing wasn't. Please hold on. Please hold on. Wait. Sure, sure. It's well, give it now. Give me a few minutes. I'll come you. I'll come to you. Sorry guys. Dushalala was a 5. Very bad, but he didn't have a chance to redeem himself in the second half like most players, so I'll give him a 5. Left wing was Lelepo. I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6. Um, he got in the game, had a few shots, but it's Lelepo. He's a touchline winger, and it's not good. Sereno will give him a 6.5. As much as he cost us by not being on the left hand side, it's a tactical thing. They give him the free role, so there's only so much that he can do. The striker was Wandile Duba. I'll give him a 5. Yeah, man, I need to lock my room. I need to lock my room. Sorry, guys. 5 was. The silver was 5. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Um, the striker was Wandile Duba. It has to be a 4, guys. It was bad. I won't lie to you. It was very, very bad. Doesn't mean Wandile Duba won't be the best striker in Kaizer Chiefs history or he'll be a talent, but yeah, man, I'll give him a 5, a 4. I mean, um, the subs. Who are the subs today? Pasika I'll give him a 7. Looked impressive. Cross looks like he's gonna chow bench because there's um, Shinga, there's Pasika Marco. It's looking bad for Cross. It's looking bad for Solomon's. Yo, um, who came on again? Glove will give him an 8. Man of the match, I think, because he's one of the game. Forsler give him an 8 also. Got a good assist, good touches. And yeah, man, what's the right back doing there in the box? Very, very good. Lesedi Mejo is saying, yeah. Shout out, my G. Who else was on the pitch today? Who came on? Vilagazi didn't come on. Dupree didn't come on. We said Foster, we said Pasakamanko, we said who came on today? Oh, Gosipile Ngobo, the last guy. Gosipile Ngobo was I think a 6 also. Didn't do much, but yeah, man, didn't change the game. And then Pule Modi 6. Shout out, guys. I'll see you guys on Saturday or Sunday. There'll be a live stream talking about the news or whatever. So I'll see you on Saturday, guys. Please, thank you for the support. Love.